hell, Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. It's like a mausoleum in here.
You look like you tangled with the wrong guy.
Goddamn Batman. I haven't took a beating this bad since before I got made. Your father used to sew me up. Better than these cop doctors. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
What?
I should have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
Watch it, Falcone. I still see some unbroken bones.
Tough guy, eh? There's not much left if you came for a piece of me. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Mal gucken. Kann ich mich entscheiden, was zu tun? Ihn leiden lassen oder seinen Schmerz lindern? Ach komm, wir lindern seinen Schmerz. Wir sind ja kein Unmensch.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I need you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Ach du Scheiße.
They're waiting for you in hell.
What? Was ist denn? Ah, was? Shift?
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
Darauf war ich nicht vorbereitet.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
Okay, ich glaube, jetzt ist er tot. Was hat denn diese Renee jetzt geritten, bitteschön? GCPD, 10:22 Uhr, 1,5 Stunden später.
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Isn't it obvious? She wanted to shut Falcone up for good.
I mean, this whole damn force is riddled with corruption. Someone must have got to her, Jim.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Ich bin auch felsenfest davon überzeugt, dass sie tatsächlich bezahlt worden ist. Weil welchen Grund hätte sie sonst mitten im Polizeipräsidium den Kerl zu erschießen?
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Was macht sie denn jetzt? Er.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ach nee, stimmt. Mir fällt gerade ein, dass es, bevor ich jetzt hier weitersuche, in der letzten Episode war das doch darum, dass das irgendjemand Sachen gestohlen hatte. Und war das nicht irgendwie ein Nervengift, so dass alle ein bisschen verrückt werden und alle sich gegenseitig umbringen? Das kann natürlich auch sehr gut sein.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Ja, garantiert sogar. Ich glaube, ich kann mich erinnern an diesen ganzen Mist.
Still visible beneath her skin.
Ich finde diese Detektivarbeit einfach toll.
Analyze and forward me the result.
Und zum Fischen auch noch nach oben drücken.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
It's not good, Sergeant. You shot Falcone.
I did what? No. God, it's true.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant.
Sie sieht richtig schlecht aus, die Dame.
So foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Like you were hypnotized? Under some mind control?
Not mind control, more like my impulse control was gone. My anger was the only thing that mattered. I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Copplepot.
Copplepot said something similar.
Richtig. Daran habe ich nämlich jetzt auch gedacht.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
Someone used her as a weapon, Harvey. They drugged her and sent her after Falcone.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Ach, die Reporterin.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
The press can't seem to leave me alone.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's your cologne.
Huh.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. You know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it. Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
A police sergeant, Renee Montoya.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya?
You didn't get this from me.
Was war das denn jetzt gerade für eine Übersetzung? Und das war ja völliger Quatsch. Aber ist egal, man hat es verstanden, dass er gesagt hat, dass Lieutenant Montoya geschossen hat. Und ich habe auch sofort an Copplepot gedacht. Als wir da in dem Park waren, hat er die ganze Zeit rumschwadroniert, von wegen, dass alles total doof ist und dass alles besser werden muss.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scan on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Genau. Dieses Nervengift.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Okay, dann werden wir doch Probe von Montoya, Probe von den Dogs. Ja, dann Probe von Montoya, oder?
It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Okay, und einmal bitte links die Probe aus den Docks.
The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you? Oh.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Ah, dann darf ich gleich wieder mit den Drohnen spielen. Da freue ich mich schon drauf. Weil ich fand das eigentlich mit der Drohne richtig cool. Es hatte auf jeden Fall was. Ein bisschen Watch Dogs-like. Wähle eine Drohne, um nach Oswalds Handysignal zu suchen. Na, ist glaube ich eigentlich ziemlich egal, wo ich anfange. Dann fangen wir einfach mal links an. Was? Drücke, wenn du einen Teil des Signals findest, okay? Muss es dann schneller piepen? Oder muss es... Hä? Ah, gefunden!
Find her now! Send a strong message.
Mit keinem Pinguin an. Ja, das ist doch Copplepot. Ja, natürlich. Geil. Oh, triangulieren. Oh nein, jetzt kann ich da echt nicht weiter. Ah. Ja, komm. Du warst doch da schon richtig. Perfekt.
Bring me her head.
Und ihre Krallen. Das kann ja nur... Damit kann ja nur Catwoman gemeint sein. Na. Warte mal, hier. Ich komme hier nicht mehr raus. Hilfe! So. Da. Hä? Ah, warte. Da war es doch. Da ist es. Gefunden. Cooles Minispiel. So, und durch Triangulation kann man jetzt genau den Ort bestimmen.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Copplepot. It's time he met the Batman.